The wait is over. The first trailer for Outlander Season 8 has arrived, and it brings shocking revelations about Faith, Claire's daughter. Will her legacy reshape Jamie and Claire's future? Don't miss the heart-stopping preview. The moment Outlander fans have been waiting for is finally here. The first thrilling trailer for Season 8 has dropped, and it's packed with emotional twists, epic drama, and a bombshell revelation: the return of Faith, Claire's daughter. As Jamie and Claire Fraser face new dangers, could this long-lost connection change everything? Dive into the heart-pounding preview and uncover the secrets that await in the next chapter of this beloved saga. The trailer unveils a gripping new chapter centered on the revelation of Faith, Claire's daughter, a figure shrouded in mystery and tied to Jamie and Claire's most painful past. As war, betrayal, and destiny collide, the Fraser family must confront echoes of lost love and the weight of hidden truths. Will this unexpected return heal old wounds or unravel the future they fought so hard to protect? With stunning visuals, emotional depth, and the show's signature blend of history and heartbreak, Season 8 promises a journey where the past never truly stays buried. The first trailer delivers an earth-shattering revelation. Faith, Claire's daughter, long believed lost to history, has emerged from the shadows. Jamie and Claire Fraser, still navigating the turbulent aftermath of the American Revolution, find their hard-won peace shattered when a mysterious young woman arrives at Fraser's Ridge. Her name is Elise, and her existence forces the Frasers to confront a devastating truth. Their infant daughter Faith, whom Claire mourned for decades in two different centuries, may not have died in Paris after all. Flashbacks unveil a secret history. A desperate nun, recognizing the danger surrounding Faith's birth, smuggled the child away to safety. Now, generations later, Elise carries the weight of that hidden legacy. Claire is torn between overwhelming joy and crushing guilt, while Jamie grapples with the sudden expansion of a family he thought he knew completely. Brianna and Roger, wary of temporal consequences, fear Elise's presence could unravel the delicate threads of history they fought to protect. And when young Ian finds himself inexplicably drawn to her, an even deeper connection comes to light, one that could redefine the Fraser bloodline. But danger stalks this fragile reunion. A ghost from Jamie's past resurfaces, wielding knowledge of Elise's lineage as a weapon. As old enemies and new threats converge, Jamie must once again become the warrior chieftain to shield his family. The trailer teases sweeping battles, tender moments of reconciliation, and the haunting question: if Faith's survival reshapes everything Claire believed about her past, what future remains for those she loves? With lush cinematography, emotional performances, and the signature blend of historical grandeur and intimate drama, Outlander Season 8 weaves a tale of redemption, betrayal, and the indelible bonds of family. The past refuses to stay buried, and the Frasers will learn that some echoes of love, loss, and legacy are too powerful to silence. The revelation of Faith's daughter in Outlander Season 8 sends seismic waves through the Fraser family, unraveling decades of grief and rewriting their understanding of the past. When Elise arrives at Fraser's Ridge, her very existence forces Claire to confront the most painful chapter of her life: the loss of baby Faith in Paris. The truth, buried for nearly 30 years, finally surfaces. Faith didn't die that fateful night in 1744. A compassionate nun at l'Hôpital des Anges, recognizing the danger surrounding the child's birth, secretly arranged for Faith to be taken to a remote convent in the French countryside. There she was raised as Maria Leia, never knowing her true parentage until shortly before her own death in childbirth. Elise carries with her the only tangible proof of her mother's existence: the gold bracelet Jamie gave Claire in Paris, carefully preserved through the years. Her uncanny resemblance to Claire strikes Jamie immediately. Speechless the moment he lays eyes on her, Jamie is overcome with emotion, while Claire experiences a visceral reaction, her medical hands trembling as she recognizes familiar mannerisms in the young woman's healing techniques. The emotional impact is devastating. Claire must reconcile her decades of mourning with the knowledge that her child lived, grew, loved, and died without ever knowing her true parents. Jamie, who never held his firstborn daughter, now faces the bittersweet reality of becoming a grandfather to a grown woman. Brianna's reaction is particularly complex. Having grown up without Jamie, she understands better than anyone what Elise has lost. Yet she also fears the temporal consequences of this revelation. Roger's research uncovers disturbing evidence that Faith's survival was no accident, but part of a larger web of deception involving French aristocracy and Jacobite loyalists. Young Ian finds himself inexplicably drawn to Elise. Their connection deepens when a Mohawk elder reveals an ancient prophecy about the daughter of sorrow who would bridge two worlds. The political implications prove equally dangerous. A shadowy figure from Jamie's past, Simon Beauchamp, has been searching for Faith's descendants for years, believing them to hold a legitimate claim to French lands and titles. His sudden appearance at Fraser's Ridge threatens not just Elise's safety, but the entire family's hard-won peace. The season builds to a heart-wrenching climax when Claire discovers Faith's final diary entries, pages filled with anger and confusion about the parents who abandoned her, followed by later entries showing her gradual understanding of the truth. This discovery sends Claire into a spiral of guilt and what-ifs, while Jamie becomes determined to prove through Elise that they would have loved Faith with every fiber of their being. The storyline masterfully intertwines past and present, with flashbacks revealing key moments in Faith's life. Her quiet childhood in the convent, her brief but happy marriage, and the devastating moment she learned her true identity. These glimpses into the life Jamie and Claire were denied make their present interactions with Elise all the more poignant. As the season progresses, Elise's presence becomes a catalyst for healing old wounds, while exposing new vulnerabilities in the Fraser family dynamic. The writers use this narrative to explore profound questions about grief, legacy, and the ways in which love transcends time, whether measured in years or centuries. The revelation of Elise's existence, Faith's long-lost daughter, reaches its emotional crescendo in the final episodes of Outlander Season 8. After months of secrets, heartbreak, and reconciliation, the Fraser family finally finds closure in a way none of them could have anticipated. As the threat from Simon Beauchamp reaches its peak, Jamie and Claire must make an impossible choice: protect Elise by sending her away, or keep her close and risk losing her to the same forces that once stole Faith from them. In a dramatic confrontation, Beauchamp is defeated, but not before revealing one last devastating truth. Faith had tried to find her parents years earlier, but was deliberately turned away by someone they trusted. The realization that their daughter had been kept from them a second time nearly destroys Claire, but Jamie's unwavering resolve keeps the family from fracturing. In the end, Elise makes her own choice, not out of obligation, but out of love. She decides to stay at Fraser's Ridge, not as a replacement for the past, but as a bridge to a new future. Claire, finally allowing herself to release decades of guilt, gives Elise the one thing she couldn't give Faith: a mother's blessing. Jamie, in a quiet moment, presents Elise with a new Fraser tartan, symbolizing her rightful place in their lineage. The season closes with a poignant scene: Claire and Jamie standing at Faith's newly erected gravestone, a memorial they never had before. This time, Elise stands beside them. The camera lingers as Claire whispers, "You were loved. You are remembered." The wind carries her words away, as if answering a prayer across time. The final moments of Outlander Season 8 bring a profound and emotional resolution to Elise's journey, one that finally gives Jamie and Claire the peace they've been denied for so long. Decades later, as the last golden light of autumn settles over Fraser's Ridge, the family gathers for a quiet, intimate ceremony. Elise, now fully embraced as one of their own, stands between Claire and Jamie as they unveil a simple stone marker beneath the old oak tree, a memorial to Faith Claire Fraser. Not a grave, but a testament. Jamie, his voice thick with emotion, recites a Gaelic blessing, the same one he whispered to Brianna when she was born. Elise then steps forward, placing a single white rose, the symbol of lost innocence in Paris, upon the stone. In a voice barely above a whisper, she says, "You were never forgotten, Mother. And now, neither will I be." The camera pulls back to reveal the entire Fraser clan: Brianna, Roger, young Ian, and the children, standing in silent solidarity. Claire reaches for Jamie's hand, their fingers intertwining as they finally release the grief they've carried for so long. A soft, haunting rendition of the Skyboat song plays as the scene fades, leaving only the rustling leaves and the enduring strength of family. The wind stirs the pages of Claire's journal, left open on a nearby table. The final entry reads, "Some loves transcend time. Some hearts beat across generations, and some souls, though gone, never truly leave us. The journey through time may fade to black, but your adventure with us is just beginning." If this breakdown of Faith's daughter had you clutching your heart or reaching for tissues, imagine what else we'll uncover together. Smash that like button if you're ready for more Outlander deep dives. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a Fraser family secret, trailer breakdown, or exclusive theory. Comment below, should Elise return in Season 9? What other hidden Outlander twists do you want explored? Your support keeps this channel traveling through the stones. Until next time, stay fierce, stay curious, and always keep the dream close.